I went on Fandango and I got an adult ticket and 2 kids tickets, and that was $71. And I said, nah, we could wait.
60% of general admission ticket buyers at Coachella this year use buy now, pay later to finance their tickets per billboard.
The Regal CEO is stating that he would like to test out letting people text and smoke in the theater. If they were allowed to like do more things, then maybe that would attract moviegoers.
Victory light.
That always works.
It actually works.
It always works, yo. That's all Hassan gotta do is
What's
laugh.
up, y'all? Welcome to La Gorda y el Flaco.
Yo, that's crazy. La Gorda y el Flaco is a crazy reprint.
What's poppin', y'all?
What's good, everybody? Yo, we are back once again. You know what I mean? It's Victory Light, the usual suspects, except Mero's not here. He had to go buy some more emoji tracksuits. So he's not with us today, but we back at Dallas BBQs. It's your favorite badass little siblings. You know what I'm saying? Joined by the usual suspects. We got Min Train, the freaky man in the building. You know what I'm saying? He's not in the forest with no effigies today. He here to work. You know? We got Freaky Vic for reasons I won't elaborate on. And as usual, we got the one and only on the sound, on the decks is Hassan Insane.
We got to do that every time. It's
Yep,
never gonna
every
stop.
time. Over 100 episodes, never fails.
Yep, and it's beautiful because you get to see the behind the scenes. These are the people who really make this shit happen.
That's
all
right.
You see you can't see it, but it's a lot of fancy shit.
It's a lot of fancy shit. I'm surprised, you know what I mean? I'm surprised this shit survived overnight in this Dallas BBQs.
I don't know how to do none of this, bro. They the master behind the plan, so we always got to give them the shout out. But we back after a hectic weekend. I was just telling Rainey, I took my nephews and nieces, we took them out to see Minecraft 4D.
Yeah.
It was my first time seeing a movie in 4D.
Yeah.
So we take all these kids, bro. I had more fun than these motherfuckers. I swear I had so much more fun than them because I wasn't expecting the movie to be actually really, really good.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then also just being in the theater with a bunch of kids who know what's going on and I don't, like they were losing it at certain, there was like a pig who walked through the screen and they lost it. And I'm like, what's going on there? There's like so many like little details that you could tell they only understand. It was really dope to see.
I don't think people realize how hard it is to write a children's movie. Or like because you got to throw in there. You got to throw in there for the parents.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you got to throw in like jokes or concepts or like you got to make it narratively sound enough that like parents are not going to be bored to tears bringing their kids to this movie. Like I haven't seen Minecraft with the kids yet, but the last movie I saw with them was Dogman, which was you know Captain Underpants.
Yes. I used to love him.
Yeah, me too. So the same creator came up with this other character called Dogman, and I took my kids to see that, no context, and they loved it too. But it would have been crazy to see that shit in 4D. But as far as Minecraft, I'm between a rock and a hard place, because as a parent, I'm like, yeah, let me go take them to see this thing that they like. But as someone who's like cognizant and aware of things that are happening in the world, it's like sometimes I want to grab my sons and be like, we're not watching Minecraft because Jack Black won't speak out against the atrocities in Gaza. You know? It's like,
That doesn't make you a bad parent, I just want to say.
Yeah,
I would
I
argue
get
it
it.
makes you a good parent.
I get it.
it's like I want, it's like so it's like, how do I be ethical about this? And then like I'm holding Griffin's head and he's like, Dad, I'm 5.
Right.
What's Gaza? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Yo, he bailed on his mans though.
I did peep that.
Yeah, that's another thing. I'm like, we're not gonna support this movie because he betrayed the only other member of Tenacious D. And they're like, well, I don't know what that is, Dad. Can we please go see this movie? But where did you see Minecraft at?
It was in Flushing, Queens.
Oh, okay, but it was was it an AMC, like a Regal, like?
I said a Regal. Yeah, I think it was a Regal.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know they had fucking elevators in different fucking
different tiers.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, no.
You could also, I was gonna say, you could also just bootleg it. Like if you don't want to support it,
yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yo, go to 207. Amadou got that shit on the carpet. You know what I mean? Right out,
you hit
right outside of Chase Bank.
I can't give them the. I was gonna give them the website, but I can't do that.
Nah.
I'm sorry, y'all. DM me though. I got you.
Yeah. Exactly. Don't post the tube sites, man.
Don't post anything that's for us.
Like,
that's for the community,
you know what I'm
bro. They watching and they listening.
Bro, we lost Kiss Anime. We lost 1, 2, 3 movies, I think.
No.
All right, but
what I was saying was,
damn, you knew that off rip.
No, they active, motherfucker. As of last night, they are very active and
What's the last movie you bootlegged?
Holy shit. What was the last movie you bootlegged?
The last movie I bootlegged, damn. It was a very, very popular movie that, allegedly. Damn, I forgot the name of it, but it was a very huge movie that Andy wanted me to watch.
Huh.
I can't remember. I'm so sorry.
It's all good. I am a law-abiding citizen. All right, I haven't bootlegged a movie since 2005. All right, when I bought it from
look at his head and tell me you believe him.
When I bought it from Abubakar on 165 in Grand Concourse, it was on his tarp. It was fantastic. I bought that, and I bought some Timberlands from him with no logo. It was great.
Come on, bro. That's where the money is.
Yeah, you feel me? We losing recipes. We don't got that no more.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? My cousin recorded the whole fucking movie yesterday. Because she was vlogging the whole shit. So and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just let her cook. I ain't even, I'm not even going to tell her, you could get arrested for that.
Did anybody stop her?
No.
That's how you get people to show up for movies. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get people to show up. Because, I don't know if y'all know, but Trumpito has been telling people not to go to Regal Cinemas. Yeah, I don't know. He's just had this weird vendetta against Regal Cinemas. And the Regal CEO is stating that he would like to test out letting people like text and smoke in the theater. Like if they were allowed to like do more things, then maybe that would attract moviegoers.
I don't know about but because I could just smoke at home.
Exactly.
And watch.
You can smoke in the theater or right outside.
Right.
Like with vapes now?
This is the thing. A lot of the stuff that you want to do, you mean legally, because a lot of this shit just been happening. So.
Yeah. Also, I don't know about anybody else, but I like going to the movies to get away from that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when I go to the cinema, all right, I'm trying to experience that film. Like I remember I seen Nosferatu in theaters with my shorty, and she like fell asleep. Then we saw it later at her house when it came out on streaming, and she was like, I really like this movie. I kind of like it better on her little ass like 36-inch television, mad far away.
Why do women do that, Liz? Why do you all have tiny television?
I don't know, bro. Because this is the thing. I got a fucking huge ass TV in the crib, and I watch TV on my laptop.
You see what I mean?
And that's the thing. My brother will be pissed. He's like, yo, you got to get the experience. Like, you got to get the surround sound. You got to get the lighting correct. I'm like, bro, all I need is the volume at 75 and the movie to be an hour and a half.
Bro.
That's all I need. I don't need the theatrics.
You see, that's crazy. Because in my crib, 65-inch Sony OLED 4K smart TV LG soundbar, bro. I'm not playing games, bro.
Bro, this is this is the difference between cinema people, like you and Min, that y'all can just fucking see a picture and be like, oh yeah, this was directed by Sam J the fucking fourth, or whatever the fuck y'all just, Sam J the fourth, whatever the fuck.
There's only one. There's only one Sam J so far. You know?
But y'all have this whole thing. Like my brother is, he'll be like, yo, I want you to see this movie. And I'm like, all right, let's watch it. I'm watching a movie, he watching me.
Oh, yeah.
Because I feel like you would be like this too. Like we watching a movie and it's like you need to watch everything. You need to have your phone on silent, bro. For this I go to the theaters. All of these damn rules.
Yeah, no, I'm like that too. Sometimes I'll be watching like. This is another thing. Why do y'all do this? Why do y'all do this? Look.
Why I gotta answer for women? Why I gotta answer for all women? Cause I got some questions for men.
Wait. So what happened? Bitch, put your phone down.
Wow.
God damn. Sick of this shit.
And then we wonder why women leave these motherfuckers, right? Can't even be in the comfort of your own home asking questions. Bro,
it's fine if you got questions, all right? It's not fine to be like this and then go, hold on, what? I'm so, like, no, I'm not explaining the movie to you.
That's bad annoying.
Nah, bitch, you missed it. Sorry.
But yo,
fuck out of here.
Because I think about this, I would love to be able to be high at a theater. Prior.
Yeah.
What is one movie that you would like to watch that if you could do over?
High
in the theater.
Oh shit. Probably one that wasn't out in my lifetime. Probably like a Wayans movie.
Oh, wow.
Like I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker.
Damn,
like
I
that
don't think
one.
I've seen that.
Yeah, no, that one's fucking incredible, like hilarious. Like I saw that shit. Alamo Drafthouse will do this thing where they like re-release movies. Like sometimes they'll get the film and they'll be like, hey, we restored this film. Like, so we're gonna show this old ass movie. But yeah, I think I'm Gonna Get You Sucker or like Don't Be a Menace, like one of those.
Oh yeah, Don't Be a Menace.
To watch one of those high as fuck would be hilarious.
Yeah.
High as fuck at a Regal.
Hell yeah, bro.
You know?
And a 4D experience.
Yeah.
Imagine at Don't Be a Menace, if somebody come, they blasted at you.
Oh shit,
Come
yo!
on.
When he opened the mail truck and it's it's the USSR rocket. Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, I think I would do Harold and Kumar.
Oh, that's a good
Because that's
one.
one of our favorite movies of all time. Also,
Yeah.
The 40-Year-Old Virgin. The 40-Year-Old Virgin to this day is such a fucking classic.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think I would do that.
I think I'd do that or Superbad.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a really
Superbad
good one.
High as fuck.
But
would
to be
go crazy.
honest, because the CEO just came out and he's trying to get people to come to the theaters, I don't think that there's anything that you can really do to pull people back to the theaters.
Yeah.
Because people have already cultivated the experience at home.
Yeah, people have cultivated the experience at home, and it's just outside has become more and more unpredictable.
Yes.
So it's like, yo, you low-key not safe in your home either, but you're way safer in there than you are like on the train or some shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. I don't think letting people text and smoke and shit is really like the answer.
You know what he should do? He should ride the wave of allowing people to finance their movie tickets.
Yo,
Right.
Because
that's how you do it.
60%, this is like a Twitter figure, so grain of salt, but I'll believe it. 60% of general admission ticket buyers at Coachella this year use buy now, pay later to finance their tickets per billboard.
Oh my
Listen,
God.
You want okay?
Nigga, you gotta get
Damn,
entertained
bro.
on credit.
Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing now. I lied. All right, I'm sorry, everyone. I lied to y'all. Me not taking my children to see Minecraft had nothing to do with any sort of moral grandstanding or, you know, any sort of ethical dilemmas in my mind. What happened was, I'm sorry, this is just hard to talk about.
I'm going to beat the shit out of you, Rainey.
I went on Fandango and I got an adult ticket and 2 kids tickets. And that shit was $71. And I said, nah, we could wait.
Bro, you fucking asshole, bro.
I said, fuck out of here, bro. Yeah, that's $71.
Yeah.
Bro, $71. One of my children is 3 feet tall. What the fuck are we doing?
Bro.
So yeah, I'm super into the idea of I will 100% Klarna some movie tickets, bro.
I mean, I get it, bro, because we paid $130 in popcorn and shit yesterday.
Come on, bro.
It's like it was like 6 kids or something like that. But once they told me that, I said, God damn, motherfucker, I see why motherfuckers don't come over here.
Yeah, it's like that's part of it. And it's like, now I have to play this game in my head of like, is this worth showing to my children?
Right.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, bro, like $70 to take these motherfuckers out to eat, bro. This is my only job right now. Do you understand what I'm saying, bro? This is real shit we going through. So maybe that is the only way to get people back in the theater is letting motherfuckers Klarna their tickets. I certainly would, you know, because 71 beans is a lot, bro. You know what I mean? I get 4 of these and feel like I'm inside Minecraft, bro, for all that bread. Fuck out of here, you know? Speaking of ticket prices, snack prices and shit, do you feel like Trumpito's little tariff war is affecting movie ticket prices or not yet? And they just dumb expensive?
Nah, not yet, bro. When I was a kid, them shits was mad expensive. I remember that.
Yeah.
So nah,
we couldn't go to the
not yet.
Bro, we couldn't go to the ticket window without hearing, like when I was a kid, every time we went to the movies, all I heard was
Yeah, and also, you 16 years old and your dad is telling you to act like you 7 so you can get the kid price.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I have a nose piercing, bro. Like, they know.
I have stretched ears. You think because you put the rainbow hat with the fan on my head and you spin that shit, you think they gonna believe I'm a child, bro?
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy, bro.
I was gonna say I don't think it's affected it yet, but because it's always been expensive, but. Yeah, I do. I think that specifically with what's going on with the tariffs, it's like you could tell they're doing this tit for tat.
Yeah.
You know, like, and it's crazy because people always say women are too emotional to be in office. Women are too emotional to be in these places because guess what? You get your period, you have a bad day, you want to start a nuclear war. But Trump has been the biggest bitch since he came out. And he's like, he just, his feelings get hurt for everything. So you could tell they're playing this war at the expense of us. Yeah. And Chinese people are now on TikTok saying, yo, this is the reality of the luxury items that you guys buy. We make them here. This is what it costs. They're basically saying, yo, cut out the middleman. Yeah. They playing in your faces. Y'all being overcharged. The only thing that they do in the U.S. is give you the logo, but everything else, stitched-wise, is done here. Yeah. So it's kind of cool because the American people are seeing, oh, shit. Yeah. I'm paying $3,000 for something that they do for $4 or $5 American dollars. And then there's another side of TikTok where, like, they're cutting our asses. Yeah. Like, the Chinese people are saying, listen, there's nothing in my home that's made in the USA. Yeah. Can you say the same? Yeah. Look for anything in your home that's made in China, please. Yes. It's funny you bring that up. According to an article from Business of Fashion a year ago, it turns out that all the luxury items that we all love that say made in Italy or made in Milan or you know what I'm saying, or made in France or wherever, it turns out that a lot of these bags, while they're not made in China, they're still made using Chinese laborers who are still underpaid, who are still working in sweatshops. So it's like, you're not exactly, you know what I mean? Yeah. You're not exactly fixing the issue and you're not avoiding the problem in any way. You know, it's just like, that's just the fact of the matter. But it is really cool to get some insight from actual Chinese people that are like, yo, how much is this logo worth to you? Yeah. Because you could get it from, like, bro, it's crazy. It's kind of like bricks, bro. Yo, the Chinese TikTok is like Raekwon, bro. They're like, yo, 2 for $5s. Yo, they got garbage down the way, God. We got 2 for $5s over here. What's up? They gonna try to charge you $700. They gonna charge you $700. But bro, without the logo, you could get the navy blue pair. They sound like Ghostface and shit. They're like, watch this. You get the navy blue pair. You get the they don't even know. You know what I mean? Like that's the energy that I'm getting from Chinese TikTok. I like it because it's a little bit of solidarity.
Low-key, I feel like they're calling us broke.
Yeah, and guess what? We are, motherfucker.
Yeah. But it did raise an important question because I'm like, damn, how much does the logo mean to me? And then I look at what I'm wearing and I'm dipped in Uniqlo head to toe, not a logo in sight. So I'm like, it don't really mean that much to me, you know? Prada can make the same ass jacket and motherfuckers gonna pay whatever they, you know, just cause it got the little, you know what I mean? The little emblem on it and shit.
I feel like they definitely talking about the fashion people, you know? Yeah. There's some people who won't put on a pair of fucking socks if that shit is not designer. They just got too much money. They don't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah, I'm looking at you, Larry June. Come on the show, please. All right? Come on the show. Bring your $500 salt shakers to Dallas BBQs. You know what I'm saying? We in here. You know what I mean? We got it. Yo, but it's not just designer stuff, all right? It's not just Birkin. It's not just whoever else. It's not just Prada and Gucci and Amiri and all these people. Turns out, America's favorite cult gets all their flags and shit from China too.
Wow. That's crazy.
What's that gift that's like pretends to be shocked?
Yeah. We knew that shit was coming from over there.
Oh my God. You mean, no.
The MAGA, the 2020s, all of them.
Say it ain't so, Liz.
All of those flags are dead made in China.
Are made in China, bro. How do y'all feel about that?
They don't care, bro.
They don't give a fuck.
Them motherfuckers got 2 cockroaches fighting in their brain. They don't know what the fuck is happening.
It's 2 water bugs going. Yeah. It's 2 water bugs doing the dun-dun-dun opening. Just. Bro, I feel like I can't get away from this shit. Like, I feel like every time we link up, we're like, yo, let's talk about some funny shit today. Let's veer away from the politics a little bit. And then some sick shit happens. Yep. Some satanic black magic. And then we're just when you think you got out, they pull you back in. Yeah. And I feel like I'm being watched everywhere. I feel like we can't escape the fucking techno-feudalist future. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Am I spiraling right now? Is that what's happening?
Nah, I get it, bro. Because I just peeped the fucking robot
Yeah, yes.
Yes. Bro, there's a lot of weird technology happening very quickly.
A lot of strange things going on.
And there is a lot of good things that come from it, but as humans, especially as rich humans, they use it for evil.
To get people up to speed. You guys probably remember those videos from like 2016, 2017 of like these sort of prototype little robot dogs made by a company called Boston Dynamics. It turns out they've gotten a bag since those videos. They got military contracts and shit. They got these robot dogs with drones, grenade launchers, fucking flamethrowers.
Insane.
Yeah, like what's it called? Like infrared tracking tech and shit on there, right? But one of these dogs was where, Liz?
Wasn't it Disney World or some shit? I don't know where the fuck.
It was Disney. It was
Universal.
Universal.
It was Universal Studios. They had one of these Boston Dynamics military murder dogs dressed up like Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. And that shit looked fucking adorable.
Yeah.
That shit looked cute as hell.
Some real sinister shit, bro, because they know how evil and what they made these things for.
Yeah.
To destroy and destruct.
Yeah.
But to get the public's warmth. It's like they dress it up in this cute little thing. You're not even knowing that motherfucker is getting close to you and it's trying to get your face. It's trying to, like it's listening to what you say.
Yeah.
And it's putting it into a system for what? It's not for good, bitch.
Yeah, no, it's not for good. This is how they get away with. You know what? I think. All right, it's tinfoil fitted time. I think that they're taking this approach because there have been too many movies made about the opposite approach.
Yeah.
Where it's like, yo, we're taking society over by force. And it's like Terminator and Blade Runner, like the machines have taken over. They can't do it that way now.
Yeah.
Because too much media exists where that happens and then they spark a revolution. Like Ready Player One, like there's so many fucking movies about this shit. So they're taking the opposite approach and they're making that shit cute. So that when Toothless walks up to your kid and does that blinking big ass eye shit, you think he blinking. Nah, motherfucker, he's scanning your kid's face to add him to the meta database so that they could train the AI that's gonna take your fucking job.
Yeah. Bill Gates.
Dallas BBQs, goddammit. That's where we at with it.
Bill Gates just came out and said that.
Hardly any of that drink is gone too, so that's really Rainey.
That's real.
This is
That's
from
really
me, bro.
Rainey.
Motherfuckers was on my ass talking about, damn, 30 seconds into the episode, Rainey to finish his Texas size. Yo, tú no me pagas los fucking biles, alright? The fuck? I'm sorry, Liz.
It's all right,
Please
Kyle.
continue.
Bill Gates, little bum ass.
Oh.
Fuck you, guy.
Oh.
He came out and said that in a few years, humans will not be needed for anything because the AI will take over doctors. It'll take over teachers. It'll take over any other profession that basically humans work. And to me, that's what I'm saying. Like, there are so many good things that could come out of AI and all of these robots and the things that the advancement of technology, but instead you're using it for evil. Like, you already underpay teachers. You already have doctors working all of these insane shifts, and you get these fucking robots. You know that these motherfuckers are for what? Like, it's not. You can. This is the point that I'm trying to make, because it probably sounds all over the place. Humans are here to create, to love, to do all of these things that robots cannot. They can fix, and there are so many fucking amazing things that they can do, but because we still live in a society that prioritizes money and white supremacy, they will not allow these things to flourish in the way that they can. So how could you replace a teacher? Yeah, right. Because the human element to education is vital in the process of education. It's like leveling with my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to level with people in order for them to understand what you're talking about. So it's like with my kids, right? It's like sometimes like Godric, sometimes my boys will get frustrated, Godric especially, and then he'll just shut down and he'll be like, oh, I don't know what to say. Like, I don't want to talk about it. It's fine. So then I'm like, okay, well, do you just not have the words? He's like, yeah, it's just like hard to talk about how I'm feeling. So bringing it back to Minecraft, I'm like, okay, think of your words as materials in Minecraft. And then think of the sentences you say as the house that you built using
the cobblestone or whatever it was. The materials by themselves don't do anything. It's not until you put them together that they start to make sense. Does that make sense? And then he's like, oh yeah, you know? So like, in that small instance, I educated, you know, my son on how to process his feelings and how to put sentences together and how to get his feelings across.
Yeah.
A robot's not gonna have that humanity to him. Like, and maybe you could train AI to in fact have that, which is scary as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I think the closest example to where we are headed in fictional media is Blade Runner. If you've never seen Blade Runner is a movie where Harrison Ford hunts down essentially expired labor force like robots who look and talk exactly like us. And his whole job is hunting down these robots and decommissioning them, which basically means killing them. Because it's the same direct, and I think that's the same direction we're headed. Because it's like, how do you compete with a labor force that doesn't get tired, doesn't need to sleep, and is programmed to do the thing? So it's not like they're asking for wages.
I actually,
you know what I mean?
I actually disagree. I think we don't have to compete with them. I think used properly, technology can actually help human beings become more human.
Yeah.
The perfect example for me is gooning.
Yeah, we got this.
But that's where I was going. Because
Yeah.
I was like, okay, you know, if we steer.
Is that where you were going?
Yes.
Wow.
Listen, because if we steer clear of the Blade Runner route, right, then we can go the Gooner route, which is if we train AI to do all of the things.
To be a fan of Arsenal Football Club.
Exactly.
Yes.
If we train, if we train AI to do all the things we don't necessarily want to do, it frees up
be a fan of
time
Arsenal Football Club.
for us to watch football, become fans of Arsenal, and then end up at a game where an unlikely hero scores 3 back-to-back goals because Dua Lipa in the building gooning, son. You know?
Huge win for Gooners.
Huge win for Gooners, baby. It will free up time for us to create, make the art we want to make,
For us to
watch
impress
the
the
games,
host.
and
A
for
robot
us.
Liz, is a robot going to impress the host?
A robot can't impress the host.
Nah, a robot can't impress the host.
Yeah.
Nah, it'll scare the bitches, actually.
I've seen your TVs. You're not impressed by technology.
Yeah.
Women are not impressed by technology.
Yeah. I've been inside y'all houses. I've been inside y'all houses.
The disrespect to
You know?
Sam J. the Fourth. You think she made that movie for you to watch it on like a 12.5-inch screen
Bro, first of all, fuck
on like
y'all,
a mid-level
okay?
laptop?
Bro.
I'm not gonna discuss the way I watch movies, because guess what? I'll be on my phone, I'll put subtitles and not even watch it. To me, it's background noise.
Yeah.
This is why I can't get into discussion with filmers, like people who love films, because I'm a stupid bitch.
I know, we're annoying as shit.
Yeah, no. I'm annoying as shit. Like, me, bro, you watch a movie with me, and guess what? I'll be on my phone. I'm not a fun person to watch movies with.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
See, so what you're saying is that men and I should just date.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've been, bro. I've been saying that.
Men's like, hold on, champ, hold on. Hold on, champ. Yo,
But you
chill.
know what's crazy, bro?
Yeah.
You guys speak of gooning so much. That's not what I remember. All right?
This is not the victory line.
What happened to the podcast I love?
This is not the podcast I signed up for.
I'm saying, this is, bro, growing up, goon meant.
Oh my God.
Bro. Yeah, I done hijacked the word, because growing up, goon meant somebody who was a shooter.
Yeah.
Goon was somebody who would fight for you.
Yeah.
That was somebody you called to handle business.
No, now.
And after that, a gooner literally was just a fan of Arsenal Football Club.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's another thing. Literally, like, that's not a joke, by the way, for our non-football watchers here that are tuning into Victory. Like, I know, Rainey getting into sports. This is what happens when Mero's not here.
Yeah, man.
But, fans of Arsenal Football Club, this is not a joke. They actually call themselves Gooners.
Why?
That's just...
It's not the pornography thing, though.
It's like the Green Bay Packers.
Their
Their
more
fans call themselves cheeseheads. Nothing to do with cheese. What?
It does. It's Wisconsin. You know, they make a lot of cheese out there. But yeah, it's got.
Yeah,
there's no
okay.
direct. It's more of a cultural thing because fans make sports culture. Like you let the players do the whole sports thing. We'll make the sports culture.
Yeah, I suspect they're called the Gooners because maybe Arsenal Football Club is tied to the original meaning of the word goon, and maybe they just have a very large British henchman fan base. I don't know.
They're the Arsenal Gunners. Their logo's a cannon.
Ah, interesting. See?
Okay.
There we go. You know what I mean? That's where it come from. But if we use AI the right way, it could free up space and time for me to goon in more ways than one.
There are places we can go for this, Rainey. I'll be there with you.
What if?
What do you think, Mero? What do you think?
But what if this is who I am?
It's not. I could. You are a man of God, Rainey. I could sense it in your spirit.
Sometimes I feel like.
Wait, which hand do you use?
Fuck.
My bad.
Nah, now you realizing that in real time? Like, you backed off so quick. You said, wait, hold on.
Estaba demasiado fría,
Oh my God, bro.
The hand was too cold for my liking.
My fault. Sometimes I let it crust.
You see, bro, I don't.
Oh man.
I don't think I deserve this.
Yeah,
I don't deserve
that's
this,
right.
bro.
Yeah, no.
Jesus Christ.
They should have never gave us cameras.
Or mics.
But yeah, no. So for those of you without context, like, what does Dua Lipa and Anne Hathaway have to do with this? Listen, bro. All my betting men out there, all right? Everybody that be hitting these parlays, bro. What you need to do is stop watching stats and start watching ticket sales. Okay? Start finding out who's courtside. All right? Start finding out who's whatever the courtside version of football is. All right? Whoever's up in the box. Yeah.
They're sequestered like Taylor Swift was at Arrowhead Stadium. You just like see her like with the super zoom lens.
Start finding out who is in these spaces, bro.
Dua Lipa was looking magical. I watched that game. I was like,
ooh, because Dua Lipa made it possible.
Generational baddie. International baddie.
Listen,
Vic got a crush.
Like when you talk about International Women's Day, like I'm thinking of Dua Lipa.
Me and Vic gonna have to shoot the fade. If Dua Lipa herself was like, yo, whoever wins this fight could take me to Enzo's on Morris Park. I'm sorry, Vic. We're going to have to run it. My fault. My fault. We're going to have to run the friendly, bro. Because you mean Pelham's Finest is going to... Bro, listen. I know I'm jumping around.
Super hot take.
Listen, I know
Dua
I'm
Lipa
jumping
would be
around.
nothing without her bob.
Yo.
Without her bob?
Without her bob.
Without her bob?
I feel like I wouldn't even recognize her if her hair was long.
Yeah, nah. Come on, stop playing. You know I had to pull up with the bob. I love that video. Yo, Saucy. Yo, Santana. Pull up, bro. That was really cute. I order you a few of these, baby. What's up? You know what I mean?
Saucy would be hilarious.
Come see us after you get done with academics.
Hell yeah. We need that interview. That's the interview we need.
Yeah, but for those without context, both Dua Lipa and Anne Hathaway, generational lactose, all right? They are both fans of Arsenal Football Club for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm. Booners themselves. That makes them booners.
Yeah.
True.
So Dua Lipa being in attendance.
Yeah.
Dua Lipa being in attendance made it so that Declan Rice scored 2 direct free kick goals in the same game, which literally never happens. So this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm telling y'all, bro. Y'all need to set up y'all parlays based on baddie ratio, okay? That's the key. That's the tech. Right? So I'm trying to put y'all on, bro.
What you're telling me is that they play better when a shorty,
100%.
when a bad shorty is front row?
Bro, I got a best friend. His name is Bojack. All right, Bojack, exceptional DJ, great producer, wonderful guy, my best friend of 15 years. When we play fighting games together in a group and his bitches around, forget it, bro. If there's women in the room, forget it. His competitive brain kicks on, and he's like,
I'm sorry to ask you this and like make you answer for all women, Liz. Have you or have any of your women friends ever fucked a guy because he was really good at video games?
No.
You see? So it's not like it makes a difference, but for some reason,
would you even consider it?
Why would you ask me that?
Would you even consider it? It's like, this guy's...
You know what is? I mean, yeah. You're like, you know what? Yeah, you know what? If we are in the game night and you cook it, it's gonna be like, hold on.
Yeah, hold on.
What's that about?
I see potential.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, for some reason, Bojack's competitive brain, I love you, bro. But when there's women in the room, bro, he just activate. I don't know what it is. It's got to be some type of hunter-gatherer lizard brain situation going on. Like, oh, nah. A woman with a warm smile is in the room. I must perform at my apex. Like, you know?
You know, I kind of get it, bro. I kind of get it. Because sometimes, I mean, shit. If there's somebody who, I mean, look, if Mello pop up, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be extra funny.
Here we go.
All I'm saying, if Method happens to be there when I'm there, I'm not gonna say extra jokes. I'm not gonna try to be more funny than usual.
Yeah.
I'm gonna definitely do too much.
Bro, I love when we have meetings on Zoom and Lizbel be like this. Lizbel be like, hold on. You know,
bro,
I think
if you were
I think it'd be great if Marlon Wayans came on the show. I'm just saying, Marlon Wayans. You know, I'm just saying. Marlon Wayans would be a great guest. That's all I'm saying.
I know how I feel about Marlon Wayans. And for all my forehead FaceTimers, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
You don't got to put your whole face in the camera. I'm talking to you, to bitches I see all the time. All right?
Yeah.
And I'm doing other stuff too.
Also, Marlon Wayans.
Please come on the show.
Yo, I've said like 6 names, by the way, in this one episode. All of y'all is welcome, bro. Y'all already know what time it is, right?
We need Marlon Wayans, bro. I need you right here. You can sit on my lap if you want, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Come through, Marlon. And who doesn't love Dallas barbecue?
Yeah, man, I got
Dallas
you.
barbecue low-key is like the closest thing to the tunnel we have left in New York, so just come through.
Yeah, exactly.
And we don't club anymore, it's day parties.
Yeah,
so come
exactly.
Through, 11 a.m., Chelsea, Dallas barbecue, you know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Pull up to Dallas barbecue for some tapas.
Hell yeah, we got you. I'll bring you some empanadas. I'll bring you whatever you want. And I know you like big girl hugs too, so I got you, sis.
Yeah.
Mero, we fucking miss you. This has been another episode of Victory Light. We love y'all. Que Dios me lo bendiga siempre.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You already know what it is, baby. It's the certified yapper, yapaholics, real yap shit in the building, baby. We had Dallas BBQs with it. I did not finish my Texas size Henny Colada, but I will. And thank you guys so much for joining us, and for, you know what I'm saying, and for supporting us unintentionally matching all the time. We got Min Tran, the Freaky Man, in the building. We got Freaky Vic in the building for reasons I won't elaborate on, and we got goddamn Hassan Insane in the building. This has been another one, man. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Love you guys.
Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell icon for notifications for when we upload. This has been another episode of Victory Light Podcast.
A Victory Light.